The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 51 gets the ball in game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Guerrero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing well, and it looks like that good baseball is going to continue. They already find themselves leading 2-0 at the bottom of the first inning. They're playing good right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Birmingham leads this thing 2-0. So stepping in, Kevin Hirsch. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. From the stretch. In the air now, out to right field. Guerrero on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Orlando Hernandez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Barons are out in front here, 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Leo Reyes.
Center fielder, Leo Reyes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second. Ready for another chance?
Leading off with
Samuel. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Samuel.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped up. Bakken is there for it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Alvarado is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Hirsch. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Guerrero moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far, and he'll get back in standing.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Runners on first with one down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye level.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Calderon. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. He's got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's a high pop-up. Hirsch is there for it. And that retires the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 7-3. Stepping into the box, Kevin Hirsch.
Now batting,
a runner on first with 2 away.
Kevin Hirsch.
Down now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Guerrero is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Brandon Cortez wins his 3rd of the season. Number 51 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andre Lewers is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cincinnati giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We played an inning, still nothing. Taking in the switch hitter, Alex Ito, hitting Jim the year.
Ito.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Right fielder.
Ready now, Graham Cincinnati. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Catch is made here in right. Runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Ready for another chance. Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Guerrero.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
In the dirt here.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you
He's
go.
ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Another 0-2 home.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
One time right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cincinnati is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We've played 2 full. The Wahoos are on top, 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You realize how many strikes he's throwing? The first pitch to every hitter in the game, every hitter has been for a strike. That's 100% on the first pitch has been a strike, and they've taken advantage of it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Petrovich is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Runners on the move for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Ready for another shot now, Jim Romano.
Catcher, Jim Romano.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Hewitt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hewitt.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Coming to the plate now, Antonio Francisco.
Center fielder, Antonio Francisco.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-1 is the final tonight. Number 65 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
What are you doing, Ed?
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 63, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base paths, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there.
Right here, one time.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Ready for another chance? Eric
The left fielder,
Esslinger.
number 23.
Two out, bases
Esslinger.
loaded. And here's a one run scores. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter, perfect count to put him away, tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming to you.
Now another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Birmingham leads this thing 4-3. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the windup and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Go, kid, one time right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Swing and a liner. Another 0-2 home. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Alvarado is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Birmingham Barons pick up win number 20 on the year. Michael Unoa earns his first win of the season. Herb Negri wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line.
You okay?
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Fernando Lima, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Velasquez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Velasquez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game, and he'll get back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 14 on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
As a pitcher, you just have to shake your head at this one. It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it to the opposite field and get it out of here. Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
Striding in once again, Aldo Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Runners off for second. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. Pensacolo's out in front here, 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Manuel Velasquez to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Manuel Velasquez.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Guerrero. 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, let's go now. 1 time.
The 2-1 on its way. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Hey, see it driving. See it driving.
Another payoff pitch, and he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out. Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Tim Adelman earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Fernando Lima pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. George Caruso records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Parker Salem, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, he's right here one time.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Andres Aviles. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, Andres Aviles.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero going back on it. He's there and records the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
The 0-2 home, and that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Let it rip right here. We need it.
Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in.
All right, one time right here.
And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Once more, a throw over, being especially careful here. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, see, you didn't drive it here.
Another throw over. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, but the runner's back easily. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Jackson leads this one 4-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary DeMaria, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Guerrero is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Manuel Velasquez.
First baseman, Manuel Velasquez.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Guerrero makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Generals lead it 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Borowski loves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Parker Salem earns his 5th winner of the year. Brad Rogers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final.